off. Boop, boop. And double check that it's actually working. Hey, looks like it's streaming. And then the stuff I usually do while the speaker actually starts, I'm going to do right now, so don't mind me. Da, 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 da. So, a couple of quick announcements so far. Converge tickets are up for sale. The CFP is open and the workshop is open. So if you have any ideas for a workshop or a talk and you want to give it to Converge, you should submit today. Yep.
Highly recommend. I did a talk with a student last exposure. Highly recommend. Doesn't even matter if it's even a lower level topic. What day is Converge?
It's going to be May 14th and 15th. So we got some time before it's actually there. All right. Yeah. Yep. Sir, you should most definitely. I absolutely can twist your arm. That's all I do, like. Yeah. I'm probably going to be running over here, so I'm just going to see what that looks like. It's going to look weird. It's a lot slower when you do everything from one computer. All right, that'll work. Hey. Okay. So yeah, conference coming up. Definitely do that. Also looking for speakers for MySec Jackson. If you guys have a talk or you have a lightning talk that you guys want to do or practice, this is a great opportunity. Easy to do it here among friends, right? Only the best critiques. Ah, all right.
I mean, it'd be cool. I mean it to students that it's one of the best things you can do in the first place.
It is true. It's especially jumping in this community. It's a lot of fun. How many people here are in the Slack? Yeah. Okay. If you're not in the Slack, you definitely should. We've got about 667 plus people in there now. Another great resource that we started up that a lot of work that Brian Martinez is putting in is our newsletter. Our newsletter, we're trying our best to track every single cyber event that's going on in Michigan, whether it's from professional organizations or to free meetups, right? We're trying to get them all into one newsletter so that people know kind of where things are going. That also includes like putting in all the conferences that are coming out. We don't know if we want to put job postings on there because our Slack channel has a job posting as well. So if you're looking for jobs, there is a channel for that, which is pretty popular. There's a lot of people that drop notes in there. Or you just say like, hey, hire me. And somebody might pick on you or something. It's the internet, so you never know. You're either going to get somebody that's actually interested or someone that's just trolling you, but eventually it works itself out. Yeah, so lots of good stuff in MySec in general. We got a lot going on this year. Should be fun. We'll probably do a more general announcement on the projects that we actually approve and execute on this year. But overall, it's going well. It's crazy stuff. So today, I wanted to talk a little bit about Iran and the cyber scary news type stuff because for my work, as soon as we hear like tensions with Iran or tensions with China or Russia, a lot of the first headlines that pop up are like, oh, we just did something bad, so I bet they're going to do some type of nasty cyber attack, right? Right? I mean, why not? Attribution's really hard to prove that anyone did anything. So, if I just slipped in like, oh, you sank my ship, well, I just took down your power on accident. No, it wasn't me, you can't prove it. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, a little bit about some of the situation in Iran and what got us to this scary note. See if I can reach. I'm short. So first is a pop quiz. Where's Iran? All right. Just checking. Just a spot check, right? Yeah. So of course, Iran's kind of smack in the middle. Lots of other countries as well, like Saudi Arabia and Iran, they're not great friends. Iraq is between the two. So you almost have a ton of proxy wars, and like that's what I mean. Like some of the history that you could talk about between these countries in this region, and the different groups and the militias and who backs who and who's supplying who to do what, gets really interesting. But just kind of visual representation of that area and what's going on. And reminder, if you haven't looked at the map in a while. So yes, so major escalation, right? So we decided, actually a little before this, I forgot to add on here, I think it was in December, the U.S. decided to do a couple of airstrikes against some paramilitary groups that we deemed were terrorists. And those were aligned, and what gets really complicated in Iraq is there's a group called like the PMC, which is like, I forgot the actual name for it, but essentially it's a coalition of all of these militias throughout the Iraq region. And why they're kind of important too is that they were very effective at helping defeat ISIS. So a lot of work that the Iraqi government did and we did helped get ISIS basically kicked out of Iraq and knocked down. But these groups are, it's a variety of different groups. They're all over the place. Some are really friendly to Iraq. Some are really friendly to Iran. Some are friendly to just themselves. So you have a lot of geopolitical madness that goes in there. But we struck some particular groups that were actually kind of had some backing with Iran. So it kind of started this like, hey, what the hell? So Iran's probably not happy because their proxy group just got hit. And inside Iraq, it wasn't great because this PMC is actually of their government.